Hello, welcome back. Welcome if you're new. My name is Bethany. I'm a wife and mother of two, and my house is a disaster. We have been doing some outside projects, and then back to school is getting the best of me. Like, I don't know why, but I always forget something, or I don't know. It's just a mess. Some people are like super organized, and I really want to be that person, but I'm not. But so anyways, we're going to start off in the kitchen and get this looking better, hopefully. Also, just in case you're curious, we are going to do all of the main living areas. So if you were to come over and visit at my house, the rooms that you would see are all going to be clean. Hopefully. Also, I don't know. Oh, goodness. Back to school has really gotten the best of me. So I'm going to try to at least have a video every other week. So I apologize that there has been some serious space in between those. But right now I'm just trying to get a routine and things going normal. I do work part-time, so sometimes it's just hard. But I'm going to do my best. But so anyways, I'm going to start off with getting my counter cleaned off. Normally I start with dishes, and today I am starting on the island. Why? I don't know. Let's just switch it up. Also, I'm putting my watch on. Okay, I'm also one who, when I clean, if like I come across my sunglasses or my watch or things like that, instead of putting it away, I just put it on. And I'll put it away later. Like, it's fine. Anyways. Also, I don't know why, but if I go to the grocery store, it's very rare that I actually put everything away. So I have toothbrushes and some brownie mix and some shampoo, and it's probably been on my counter for like 2 days now. I don't know why. I just feel like when you get home from the grocery store, you're just done. I don't know. Anyways, are you one who manages to put all your groceries up the same day that you buy them? Just curious. I mean, it happens sometimes, but it's like super rare. But so I am going to get that. I'm going to get that put away today. I don't know why I just said put away. Anyway, I don't know. It sounds funny. Also, it could be because of my retainers. But anyways, let's get this done. So I got these snack peppers out of the garden the other day, and we are going out of town for a couple of days. So I'm going to try and, vacuum seal them so that way they're still fresh when we get back. But also I have to do some reorganizing of my kitchen because I bought a big stock pot for canning. This year my goal in my garden was to eat more, like cook more things that I get out of it and try to preserve some of the things for later use. So I told my husband I wanted to try canning this year, and if that goes well, then next year I'll try pressure cooking. But I'm not gonna lie, it's a little intimidating just because I've always heard like a pressure cooker that they can explode, and I really don't want to explode or have like shrapnel blown all over my kitchen. So that's a little nerve-wracking. But I told him, I said, if I get like comfortable with canning and my family not getting botulism or anything crazy, then I want to try a pressure cooker. So I did get a new stock pot, and I need to reorganize and make some room for that because there's not any. So we're going to do that today. Also, I get into a little bit of organizing in the living room as well, just because sometimes things just need a new home, or you need to make more homes, I don't know, for your things. So that's what we're going to work on. Also, I need to clean out my silverware tray. It was looking gross, so I got that done. But I'm one, if I just do better if things have a place. So we're going to get that done after we do some dishes, because I need to put all these away and I need to get those washed. So I'm just bringing y'all along for the whole ride. I'm making coffee because I need that today. Also, random, if you're curious about what I've been canning, I am starting off, I did some tomatoes, like tomato sauce and stewed tomatoes, and I did banana peppers, like pickled those, and jalapenos. I've froze some things like green beans and stuff just because I know that you have to have higher acidity so that way you don't get botulism. But I blanched some and froze some of those. So the kids picked the green beans the other day for me, and I had, I think, 5-quart bags full of green beans, so that's pretty good, and they're still going. My tomatoes were doing okay, but then the feral chickens, they kind of found those as food, so I haven't had any more tomatoes lately. And my garden is grown up by morning glories. They are so pretty, and I feel bad to pull them out. I had been pulling them out as little weeds, like when they started, but then all that rain and stuff, they kind of got big. So now they look like an enchanted garden, and it's really pretty, but I'm pretty sure they're choking out my plants. So other than that, my garden is doing okay. My onions did not do well this year. I think it was just too wet for them. They seemed to like kind of mildew, but everything else did pretty good. My squash as well. My squash did okay until I did get squash bugs this year, and I don't know how to prevent that. I saw a thing that said, like, if you use wood ash in your dirt, it helps prevent it, but I don't know. So if you have any tips or tricks to keep squash bugs away, please let me know, because I sprayed that neem oil. I got the organic neem oil because that's what I read, and I swear, I think it just added some seasoning to my squash plant for them because it did nothing. Absolutely nothing. So if you have any tips and tricks, please let me know, because I am trying to do more gardening stuff. I was really excited because this year, I have pear trees and I have an apple tree. One of them died, so I need to plant another one because I think they're like partners. You have to have two. But the pear trees, I got a lot of pears off this year, and I made cinnamon pears because I didn't know what to do, and I had the stuff to do that, so I kind of panicked, and that's what I made, but they turned out delicious, and my kids ate them, so that was exciting. I'm just trying to grow more things and use what I grow, what is already growing. If you're into gardening and stuff, I am going to be working in the yard, hopefully in the next couple of weekends. I don't know when I will get that done, but I bought the stuff to do it this weekend, but I didn't get it done because that's how it works. So I plan on extending my garden fence, but not putting the metal part of the fence, just the wood fence. Forward where my raspberries are, if you know where they are, great. If you don't, I'm sorry. I'll show you. But so I plan on extending that fence and moving my raspberries down more just because they're kind of getting mixed in with my tomatoes and stuff. So, and the marigolds got them again. Not marigolds, morning glories, sorry. But I want to extend that and kind of move some of my plants. So that I plan on hopefully getting done in the next couple weeks. I'm going to show you what we worked on this weekend, but I did not bring you along to film that. Not in this video, but I'll show you in my garden video when I do that. But it was quite the weekend. But so anyways, I'm going to get these dishes done up, and then I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to do something. So I want to decorate for fall in my kitchen, but I just don't know how. Like, I don't know where, because my kitchen's kind of smaller. It works really well and functions really well, but there's not like random open areas where I can put decorations. So if you have any ideas on how to make this look a little bit more fun for fall without using up all my counter space, that'd be great. Yeah, because I do have a lot of counter space, but I also, like, does it bother you to have a bunch of stuff that's not purposeful on your counters or in your house? Like, I say that, but look at my table. Like, it's covered. Look at that. Can you tell? Can you tell my children have been home all summer? I'm just kidding. They usually help me out and everything, but like I said, this week's just been chaotic. Back to school's gotten the best of all of us, and it's totally fine. It is what it is. Also, we went to my mom's house and got a bunch of Wii accessories because we have a Wii U. And the kids wanted to play Mario Kart, and I wanted a steering wheel. So I stole that from Mom. She doesn't mind. Look, Frank is my supervisor, or Bean. Either one of them. They follow me everywhere. Frank actually is just hoping that milk bones just fall out of my pockets as I walk. And Bean, like, I think she's just really proud of herself when she makes a mess. She likes to make sure I do a good job cleaning it up. When she was a puppy, anytime like she would tear something up, she would just lay there and watch me fix whatever she broke or messed up. Like, she chewed a hole through the drywall once because we would leave her in the laundry room when we're gone, but she does not like to be confined at all. And she had been working on a hole, like she was gonna break out of prison, and she totally chewed a hole. So where in our laundry room she almost chewed through both pieces of the sheetrock. I don't know how in the world. No, that's why. It wasn't 2 pieces of sheetrock. That's why I was like, I don't know how she got under there. So our old shower used to have a shower bench, like, built in. And there was only 1 sheet of sheetrock because there's not sheetrock behind the shower. So she chewed a hole where you could see under my shower, under the shower bench. So, yeah, she's a mess. But she just would lay there and watch me patch it, like, make sure I was doing a good job. I think she doesn't know what to do if I sit down. She's like, oh, I need to make a mess for her. I don't even know. Look at her. She's just over there chilling. So behind this couch, there is a piece of sheetrock, kind of, like, it's not just the paint peeled off, but, like, it's to the paper part, so I'm going to have to prime and patch that. I also need to, patch and touch up in my son's room, because he's got a bunch of, like, screw holes and nail holes throughout the years. And then, I need to mop my walls. I did not realize how filthy my walls are until I was pulling these couches out. But I did not worry about that today. But I do need to mop my walls. They're bad. Behind that couch, there is some drywall that I need to patch. Not the long one I pulled out, but the smaller one. The love seat, I guess. I need to patch it, and I'm guessing the dog did it, but I'm not 100% sure. The other day I pulled it out, and there is, like, it's kind of peeled down to the paper part, so I'll have to prime it again before I patch it. But I need to do that, and I also need to go through and putty some holes in my son's room and then touch up paint in there. But I was cleaning behind these couches, and I did not realize that my walls behind the couches have, like, a layer of dust on them. And I did not clean that today. I didn't. But I do need to go back and get that done. I don't know. I'm used to smudgy fingerprints, but I was not, like, prepared for a layer of dust, I guess. I mean, it makes sense, but I don't know why it didn't dawn on me that would be a thing. Also, the shelf right there, my husband was talking about he wants to make a new display shelf because him and the kids do Lego. They like Legos a lot. So I told him he definitely needs one, and then if he redoes that, then I will take that shelf and use it in our daughter's room because she also has Legos and it's glass, so it kind of helps kind of cut down on some of the dust. Because I'm not going to lie, that is the one downside. Like, you can't dust those things. I don't know how to dust those. Like, I do the best I can. I've tried, like, with the Swiffer duster, like, I'll do that some. And then I've also tried using the canned air to blow it off. It's just hard to dust Legos. If you know how to dust Legos, please let me know. Goodness gracious. I don't know what I'm doing over here. He has the large one in the coffee table, but he said he wants to do something similar like that. And, but tall, but like kind of the same design type situation. I told him I like the stain color, so. But he wants to make a large one. But I don't know if I should put it in the corner that it's in or if I should put it over by the TV. To be honest, I wish there wasn't a window on the other side of the TV because then you could have had two big display cases and it'd probably look real nice, like an entertainment center or something. But there's a window there. We put it there, so it's our fault. But I might be able to convince him to take the window out. I'm just kidding. Who knows? Maybe. I'm just kidding. So anyways, I'm going to get this all mopped up and then we're going to head back in the kitchen and I'm going to work on, I'm going to work on the TV stand, reorganizing it because I don't think I've went through and reorganized that in a few years. To be honest, it works. It really well how it's organized. But again, we had some new accessories added, so we're going to go through and make room for those. And then we're going to go in the kitchen and do the same thing. So, well, not for we accessories, but we're going to go reorganize some cabinets in there. I was thinking about getting some really nice fall garland for on top of the, I don't know what you would call this. We use it as a entertainment center, but I actually got it at a thrift store. It's an office, like, filing credence. I don't know. Anyways, I'll go back to the story. But so anyways, I was thinking about putting some fall garland or decorating the top for fall. I think it'd be pretty. I just have to go through and go through my fall stuff and get rid of what I don't use. I don't really, I can't talk. Sorry. I don't really decorate for Halloween anymore. Not much. I mean, I decorated some last year, but really we just don't do a lot for Halloween. But I don't know. I don't know if I want to get rid of the Halloween stuff or if I'll keep it. But I'm just not a big Halloween person. Some people really love it. Don't get me wrong. I think the ghosts are adorable. I do. They're adorable little ghosts. And there's this really cute pumpkin. It's at Dollar General. It's pink with a little white ghost on it. And I thought about getting it. Not for at home, but for work. Because it's super cute. But I don't know. But anyways, I'm not a big Halloween person. I like the cute side of Halloween. I don't like the scary stuff at all. I'm not a horror movie person. Not my thing. I do like crime shows, but not fake scary. Just real scary, apparently. So anyways, I bought this thing and I really, really like it. I got it at a thrift store a few years ago and it weighs like 1,000 pounds. But it's like really nice and it's actually all made out of wood. And the little drawers you can lock. It's like some type of office furniture. I don't know what it'd be called. Honestly, I was actually looking for, it's a sidebar or a sideboard. And I found this and I actually planned on using it where the little propane heater, fireplace, whatever you want. It's not a fireplace. Heater in the dining room is. But then I really liked it. I liked it so much better than what we had in the living room for a TV stand. And it fit like the Switch games perfectly in the top drawer. So it was just meant to be. So my husband agreed it should go in the living room. And then I never found anything there. And then we put a heater there. And I'm hoping to get a countertop put over there. I don't know if you can put that over a propane heater or not. If you can put a granite countertop over top of it. I have no idea. I'm hoping it's fine. Who knows? We'll find out. But so there's Frank. Sorry. Anytime I'm in the kitchen, he looks for snacks. So I'm putting some of the things that I don't really use a whole lot. And those are not the pots and pans that I use typically. So the other day, I bought pans from Ninja, and the other night, it was a while ago, one of the lids just bust. So I had just bought them. So I called and they sent me another pan set, but I'm not using it yet. So I'm just stuffing it in the back of the cabinet because the other pans still work. Also, if you buy anything that's Shark or Ninja, you have to pay $20 shipping anytime anything messes up, whether it's, even though it's a manufacturer's defect. My charger stopped working on my vacuum and I had to pay $20 to ship a charger. And then, whenever the glass lid broke, I called and they sent me a new pan set, but I had to pay $20 in shipping. So, which I thought was crazy because typically you don't. But anyways, so I'm going to put those in the back of the thing. And then here I decided I could just move this down some and then I can fit like my KitchenAid, attachments on this shelf. And it works pretty good. And my vacuum sealer, I think that's what I put on here too. And that way, that's all kind of out of the way. But before, it wouldn't fit on the shelf. So now it will, and that gets that out of that cabinet. And now I'm going to put the grill, like the indoor George Foreman grill or whatever it's called, up here out of the way. Those are the racks for my, the smoker on the back porch. But I just leave them in the house. I'll wash them and then put them in there, like in the cabinets whenever I'm done. But to be honest, my favorite thing that I've done in my kitchen is probably taking that pantry and turning it into my appliance garage / pot or sheet pans, because those are usually hard and they get pushed around. The appliances are harder to fit in, like the top like they don't really fit well in the top cabinets, but they're hard to get out of the bottom cabinets because they're at the bottom. So making that the appliance garage worked out really good. I am putting a couple things down here, like my dehydrator, because I just don't have room in the other thing, and I don't use it that often. And then also my bread maker. I bought that at a thrift store, brand new, the other day. I haven't tried it. I'm excited to try it though. But I'm going to get this shelf in here moved down so that way I can get my bread maker put in there and out of the way. And then I put all my metal cups and stuff in the other cabinet. And it seems to work all right. The main thing is I emptied the cabinet closest to the camera, and that's where I'm going to put all my canning stuff. Here I'm still trying to figure out which way is going to work best. And then I realized, nope, don't like it. So here I'm just overthinking it. To be honest, I was trying to put the little wire basket on the door, but it wasn't necessary. In the other cabinet, it worked well having the wire basket so they're up out of the way because that cabinet held other stuff, but this is just extra cleaning supplies. And to be honest, I have the shelf right there. Then I can just set the box on. It's not that big of a deal, so that's what I'm going to do. And I'm just going to tidy up this cabinet, and then I'm going to put all these dishes away because I actually got all the dishes done and they're dry because I went on to the living room and circled back. So I'm going to get all these put away, and then I'm going to move into the dining room. And to be honest, this area right here is one of my favorite things. It makes life so much easier. It has all the stuff right there where the kids need it, and they can see. Yes, some people might think that's weird. It's in the dining room. Don't care. It works great for me. It's the best thing. If you have a small bathroom, to have a area to have all their hair stuffed and things in makes life so much easier. That way they're not fighting over the bathroom or anything like that. And yes, my problem isn't the fact they fight over the bathroom. It's the fact that we have 2 different bathrooms, and they'll just constantly move stuff back and forth, and then they can't find it when they need it. So this just makes that dresser having all their hair supplies and stuff in it makes my life so much easier. So highly recommend it. Also, I was showing, those are my first set of banana peppers I canned. I have canned tomatoes and banana peppers and now jalapeno peppers. So I was excited about that. But so anyways, I'm going to get this all cleaned off. This time, my things are not stuck to my turntable. So yay. And then also, I need to clean out that basket. Not the brown one on the table, but the brown one on the, what is that thing? The hutch. It's just random things in there, and it really wouldn't take much to put it away. I just haven't done it. Also, I'm starting to realize, I seen a thing about doom bags. Mine's baskets. Like, I will put a bunch of stuff in a bin and then just leave the bin. But also, I really like bins. Like, I always find myself looking at the bins. Why? I don't know. I don't need any more bins. But I do. I think I do need them. So anyways, I'm not today, but I'm going to need to get that cleaned up. And then I'm going to do a quick clean in here, sweep, mop, do all the things. And then I'm headed into my children's bathroom to kind of reorganize a little bit in there because I got a new cabinet. Well, new to me. I got it at the thrift store the other day. I painted it to match, but I bought it. It was like $4. First off, I don't know when you can find a cabinet for $4, so I was super excited about that. And it's going to get, see, there it is. I'm going to get all the things that were on the sink moved and put away in that little cabinet. And to be honest, I don't know if it's the cutest cabinet, but it's very functional. So, and I will choose function over pretty any day. I just like my house to work. Yes, I will try to make it pretty if I can, but if not, function wins. So, anyways, I'm going to get all this sprayed down, let it set, and then come back and clean it after it sets and disinfects. So I love this cabinet. The only thing is I wish it had one more shelf, but it works so good and it gets so much of their stuff moved away and off the sink, put up. To be honest, I thought by having the drawers and the vanity that it would keep a lot of the stuff off the countertop, but it doesn't. But this does. They put the things back up and it just makes it a lot nicer. So I probably will end up adding another shelf just to make it work a little bit better, but I love it. So thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you're at. Remember, today's a blessing, and I hope I see you in the next one. Bye, guys.